It is Heat Override, and I'm ready to bring the pain for you with Dr. Rhoda this week. If you haven't been over the website, get over there right now. After the crazy week last week, you need a place like us to help you calm down with the insanity and get you the right picks, especially with tomorrow's slate. It's going to be crazy. I'm telling you, man, Sunday, woo! And the thing is this is where you really got to dig because there's just a lot of positions that can be open, but that's why we're going to be doing, and we are on the Ultra Contrarian Show. Yeah. All right, people, that's how we're going to do it today. We're going to get right into it. I know why you're here. You don't want to hear me talk about all the great little things and how the weekend makes you Mr. Heat Override ready. And this Sunday is my last MLB write-up for the season, man. Another great year. Got some baseball. Let's go. But this is about the Ultra Contrarian Show. The NFL week is here. Oh, yeah. Let's get it, man. Week 4, man. So we got quarterback. Who's going to be who people going to be on, man? Who am I on? Matt Stafford. Why? I'm the Rams, man. Rams are in Indianapolis. And a lot of people might count out the Rams, but man, they were off a little bit. Not this game. I mean, Indy's got a decent defense. They also have one of my favorite defensive players right now, Zaire Franklin. But that's okay, because Zaire Franklin's going to be tackling a lot and scoring me some points in my IDP leagues. And he's going to be definitely getting us some points too, because in DFS, we're going to have a lot of Puka Nakua. Yeah. There's going to be some other people too. I think the Rams get back to form. That's no lie, man. We're going to get this. This is a must win for the Rams. The Rams have to beat this team. And they got a rookie quarterback in there. That means you play Aaron Donald as well too. And you'll just go get the over on Aaron Donald's sack right now. Just go get it. Just hit it now. Hit it now while you can, if it's even available, because sometimes they play around with the defensive. So that's a little bit of IDP knowledge for you right there. Matt Stafford's going to get it done every single week. He's double-digit points. He's throwing enough balls. We already see where the Rams are going with this right now. And just like Doc said, if Stafford has one of those games where he throws 3 touchdowns, he's going to make a lot of you rich friends of our office. Oh, yeah, that's why we're open. Dig it. Let's get the running back, man. Again, there's a running back, just conglomerate of great running backs. You got Devonta Williams. You got Miles Sanders around this area. You got DeAndre Swift around this area. That's why I'm taking Jerome Ford, man. Jerome Ford, 5,400 on DraftKings, 6,400 on FanDuel, and I'm still going to pay that price because everybody's still, they don't believe in Jerome Ford. I drafted Jerome Ford years ago, right? And since he's come in, he looks like Kareem Hunt, but better in that offense. Like when Kareem Hunt and Chubb first got together and they were just smashing and what was going off and all that was happening, like that was happening. And then, of course, the other happened. So when we get to it, Jerome Ford is definitely going to get the play. Cleveland's trying to play it up, get him in your lives. He's definitely going to be a little more contrarian. He's still being owned, but that price, you need some money to save so you can get this full lineup in, because we're going to get to that at the end. You know how we like to be a very contrarian lineup at the end, which is cashed 2 times in 2 weeks since I donned the newest part of my show. Just felt a little weird when I didn't have to bring the pain at the end. Yeah. So let's get to wide receivers. Oh, man. I'm just going to say this right now. Tank Dell. They won't raise him. He's 4,600 on DraftKings, 6,200 on FanDuel, so that does make him a little more near that pack. You kind of want to be like, okay, man, I don't want to play that game. But really, it's coming down to him and another receiver named Josh Palmer that are really going to allow you to be cheap. So Palmer is $4,000. He's definitely going to work with a lot of your lineups. And if you want to get any kind of expensive running backs in or any of the receivers in, which we'll get to that as well, you'll see. It's just one of those things that you'll be able to play with. And Tank Dell opens everything up. So he's definitely being featured this week because he is right now getting so many targets, and he looks like the guy to get the touchdowns. I mean, Robert Woods is out there getting what he needs to, but at this point, it was like Robert Woods was the number 1, and now he's kind of like the number 3. And it's really Nico Collins and Tank Dell, really just Tank Dell at this point. Let's get to the tight end. He's back. Why did Washington look so bad? Because they didn't have Logan Thomas. All right. Logan Thomas is key for Sam Howell. And John Bates, even though he was a nice cheap play last week, And that we knew who he was. He's not going to provide. He actually plays better off of Logan Thomas when they run the double tight end set. So with Logan Thomas out there, he's back. He's back to being, and he's one of the cheapest guys. You got 3,100 on DraftKings, and you got 5,000 on FanDuel. Now, FanDuel, that does put him around the Kincaid, Dawson Knox era. I mean, you got Everett's in there, Parnham, who I like every one of those guys. Like Parnham, I like him, but if you don't score, he ain't getting you nothing. And, you know, both of the tight ends in Buffalo, both Kincaid and Knox, have a chance to get 3-4 targets each, but we're already targeted. We already know this game's going to happen, man. This is going to get shootout. They're going to be involved. But which one do you pick? You just flip a coin at this point, you know. And so for me, I'm going Logan Thomas because everybody else is going to be like, what? Oh, all right. But that price is key, again, to getting into that lineup that you're about to hear and see, and that you're going to be able to change around. Defense, Rams. Why? Anthony Richardson is about to be Aaron Donald. That's why. And Ernest Jones, IDP format, perfect play right now. But this is DFS, man. Rams 3,000 on DraftKings, middle of the road. I like that though. That means if you want to go cheaper at defense, you can. But 3,600 on FanDuel, that is phenomenal for me. I will definitely be all parts of the Rams defense. I have to have my play. I have to represent my Rams. That's why we do it, right? So let's get to it. Let's get to a very contrarian lineup. Yeah, or more like a very Rambarian lineup. Oh, yeah. Woo! All right. Here's the thing. You can play this lineup both ways on either FanDuel or DraftKings. And if there's only one change in one player, and you will have money left over. Quarterback, Matt Stafford. Running back, Jerome Ford. Running back, Christian McCaffrey. Oh, yeah. Wide receiver, Puka Nakua. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams. Wide receiver, Tank Dell. Tight end, Logan Thomas. Yeah. Yeah. Let me talk to you. Get you. This is right here where it's a flex difference. So you got Cook on FanDuel, and on DraftKings, you can go with Josh Palmer. All right. And then you go Rams defense at the end. Bang. You can submit that right there. On FanDuel, you'll have $100 to play with to go up and down. You can use this lineup. This is what I like to call like incognito lineup. Yeah. Yeah. So that you can use that. You can play around. And don't forget about James Conner, too, because he's around that area, too, if you're going to get a little cheap with the Ford and you want to come off and you want to go Palmer because he saves you that $300 and come off that Rams defense, go a little cheaper. Man, you pay up to Conner. Don't sleep on him, man. He gets that points. But we need breakout players. So you got it. Let's run it back. You got it. Stafford, Ford, McCaffrey, Nakua, Adams, Dell, Logan Thomas, and on FanDuel, James Cook. On DraftKings, Josh Palmer. Rams defense. That's a very contrarian lineup for you. Take it, cash it. I hope that you get over to Dr. Roto right now if you're listening on any streaming or any video format. I hope you get there because you're going to win some money this week. We're locked in. We got you. And may the points be with you. Oh, yeah, people. Let's go. Rams up. Horde Nation. Woo!